calculator, okay? So calculate the mean number of refrigerators sold. So we have lower, upper, mid, and frequency. Zero, 19.5, 19.5, 29.5, 39.5, 49.5, 59.5, 69.5, 89.5. Okay, just getting our table here. 29.5, 39.5, 49.5, 59.5, 69.5. So the midpoint, 0 plus 19.5 divided by 2, so that's 9.75. 29.5 plus 19.5 divided by 2, so that's 24.5. 34.5, 44.5, 54.5, 64.5, and 74.5. And the frequencies are 5, 14, 17, 23, 21, 15, and 10. Calculate the mean. Calculate the standard deviation, 9 marks. So let me just zoom out a bit, get a bit of space. So for the mean, that is the sum of the frequencies times the data all over the total data, and we're using the midpoint here as our x. So we multiply these together, add them up, and divide by, what's our total here? It claims it's 105. I'll trust them on that. Alright, 9.75 times 5 plus 24.5 times 14, yes? Oh, thank you. It should be plus 34.5 times 17 plus 44.5 times 23 plus 54.5 times 21 plus 64.5 times 15 plus 79.5 times 10 divided by 105. So the average comes out as 46.75, and by the way, the average, this is part A, the average squared, because we'll need that for the next part, is 2185.5625. Now, for part B, we'll need to know what this is, the average of the data that's been squared. So that means we have to calculate x squared. So I'm not going to write another column in for x squared. On my calculator, I'm going to do it the same thing I did before, except instead of writing x, I write x squared. So 9.75 squared times 5 plus 24.5 squared times 14 plus 34.5 squared times 17 plus 44.5 squared times 23 plus 54.5 squared times 21 plus 64.5 squared times 15 plus 79.5 squared times 10. That comes in at and then divided by 105. So that comes in at 2501.33631. The standard deviation is the square root of that number I just got minus the previous number there. Which comes in at a reasonable 17.77. So if I was to do this to three significant figures, that would be 46.8 and that would be 17.8. That's A and B. Draw the cumulative frequency polygon now. So I need to calculate the cumulative frequency. I'll just write an extra column in here, the CF. Five, 19, 20, 36, is it?
Yes.
36, 59, 60, 80, 95, 105. Okay, so now we need to draw a cumulative frequency curve. I don't even care if this is going to be messy. You can draw a nice one in the exam. I'm just going to write it right here so I don't have to go to a new page. That's right. So here you have, goes all the way up to 105, and here goes all the way up to 89.5. So what's the first point, tell me? What's the first point? It will be, come on, wake up. It'd be 19.5 and 5. I'll draw a nice graph. Does somebody have the cumulative frequency copied?
Yeah.
Yep, okay.
If you want to do this part, then
No, I'll just draw it. I've started this way. Okay, what's the biggest upper value I have?
89.5.
So I'll go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. And then the cumulative frequency totals up to 105. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And this is 110. I'm not writing all the numbers. 10, 20, etc. 10, 20, etc. Alright, what's the first point? It's the upper and the CF. What's that? 19.5 and 5? Okay, next one?
29.5 and 19.
Okay. Next one?
39.5 and 36.
10, 20, 39, and which one? 36? Next one?
49.5 and 59.
It's easier if I have the numbers in. So I said it again, Todd, 49.5 and...
59.
Okay.
And 59.5 and 80.
Yeah.
69.5 and 95.
95, so that's about there.
89.5 and 105.
Oh, 89.5 and 100. Is it polygon or curve they want?
Polygon.
Polygon, so that's the one with the straight lines. Straight lines between each one. Right, part D, estimate the median. So if I have 105 as my maximum, what's half of that? It's 52.5, isn't it? That's a straight line. Yeah.
What did you do?
I went at the 50% mark, across and down. Median is about 48, I think.
So 52.5 and
Let's see how good this ugly graph is. So close.
no, but it says it's acceptable between...
No, it's not. Between 45 and 47.
Take your one on.
No.
Down 40.
47. Nailed it. Well, look, if I didn't have any graph paper, it's not half bad for no graph paper and wobbly lines. So that was a question, even without Excel, I did it, what was it, 9 minutes?
Like that. Very fast.
So it's
Why
okay.
did you choose the upper and not the lower?
Cumulative frequency is always the upper, because it's everything up to that point. Like, it's cumulative frequency, the definition is like uppers, you know. You never use the lower except in histograms for the lower to the upper.
Yeah.
Okay.